Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need.
Went on my little walk this morning to grab coffee at Arabica, and then I got some stuff for breakfast on the way home. There's so many vendors selling things for people to grab breakfast on the way to work. So this is just steamed banana, I think that's pumpkin, purple sweet potato, and orange sweet potato. I thought that would be really good. And then grab some bananas. So this was 15 baht, which was like 40 cents. And this was 20 baht for 3. And then I got some electrolytes at 7-Eleven because I don't know, I just feel like it's hot here. So I feel like these ones are probably full of sugar, the ones from 7-Eleven. So I do need to find like a health store that has healthy electrolytes. But yeah, that was my morning walk and hunter gathering. Also, I haven't showed you guys my new baby. When I went to Thong Lo last week, I snagged this from somebody's plant. I thought I would propagate it. It was poking through the fence, so I didn't break and enter. This leaf was actually closed, so it just opened actually last night, and there's also a budding leaf. I like to grow them in water, so the roots, this will eventually propagate. Oh, it's actually just started. You can see the roots coming out, and then the roots will grow. I will be getting a nicer vessel than this. I used to actually grow them in like old alcohol bottles. So I had one at work. Any of my old colleagues watching this will know I had an old tequila bottle, which was really pretty. And then I have one in my Airbnb in an old rum bottle. So yeah, I need to get this a nicer vessel, but she's doing good. Hello, you. So I'm about to leave home. Okay. I'm about to leave home and go and meet a new friend. We met on Bumble BFF. So Bumble, the dating app, has a friend version. I'm saying this because I didn't know about it, so maybe some of you don't know about it. She doesn't live here in Bangkok. She actually lives in Macau, and she's originally from Czech Republic. But I'm totally down to meet friends that live in the region because I will definitely be visiting Macau, maybe even next year. I really wanted to go to Hong Kong, and like Macau is, you know, right next door. So yeah, we were gonna just grab coffee, but then she mentioned there's something going on by the river. So I would have mentioned in last week's vlog that Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother of Thailand, she passed away. And I think this event is to do with like the celebration of her life and the country being in mourning. It was like a 3 or 4 day event. This is the last day. And I think there's gonna be like market stalls and like cultural type stuff. I don't really know, but we're gonna go check it out. And then we're also meeting another girl that I guess you probably met through Bumble BFF as well. I don't know. So we're gonna meet for 3 and the other girl's gonna come for 4. So I think it's gonna be a good time. Let's go. I told you guys a bunch of shit before. So my friend had sent me a screenshot from like a Facebook page on the event, and like I skim read it, and all I read was that it's in memory of Queen Sirikit, but it actually had nothing to do with her. So it's an annual festival called Loy Krathong. It's a traditional Thai festival celebrated annually. The festival symbolizes the letting go of grievances and the honoring of water spirits, and it is often marked by the release of lanterns into the sky, and has evolved into one of Southeast Asia's most spiritually significant festivals. It wasn't quite what I expected. So we went to this mall by the river, and then we took the boats across to Icon Siam, which is like the biggest mall in Bangkok. Neither of us had been there before, so that was good. But yeah, there wasn't much going on. There was a stage, and it was like something is gonna happen later on, but like just cultural, like dancing or whatever. But we did get the floating, they look like flowers. We got the floating things. You put a candle in it and incense, you light it and you let it go into the water. You make a wish and let it go into the water. So we did that. And we walked around Icon Siam. I really like that mall. And the other girl didn't end up joining us. And then we walked around Talat Noi, which is another place I've really wanted to go to, but that's definitely more of a daytime thing, so there wasn't much going on. So overall, it was really good. I'm tired. We did a lot of walking, and I already walked like a 6K this morning. So I'm pooped, but I had a really good time. She's really, really nice. It just felt very easygoing. I kind of wish she lived here, but she does come here frequently, and as I said, I would definitely like to go to Macau at some point. But yeah, it was really good. But I'm gonna have a shower and go to bed because your girl's pooped.
Don't stay awake for too long. Don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed. And I don't stay awake for too long. Don't go to bed. I'll make a
Hello lovelies, let's go out and run some errands because there's a typhoon supposed to be hitting Bangkok this weekend. It's Friday, so it's supposed to be hitting Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So far we're good, but I want to be somewhat prepared. I was actually wondering what the difference is between a hurricane and a typhoon because I've experienced both before. Living in the Caribbean, I've experienced many hurricanes, and then I went to Japan in 2018, I think, and there was a typhoon when I was visiting. So, and it's the same thing, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. So I wondered what the difference was. I Googled it. Apparently it is the same thing. It's just like geographically they're called something different depending on the ocean basin where they developed, I think. So this side of the world, it would be called a typhoon. The other side of the world, it would be called a hurricane. Don't say I never taught you anything. So anyway, I'm gonna go pay my electricity bill because that just came in the mail. I need to go into True. True is the company I have my internet service with. When I originally set it up, I didn't have a local phone number, and my realtor, she's so lovely, she signed up under her number, but then she gets the message alerts to say that my bill is due, and I feel bad that she gets the messages. So I'm gonna go in. I have to take my passport with me so they can change my information. I'm gonna grab some groceries, and yeah, I'm gonna do my walk whilst I'm out. I think that's kind of it. All right, so groceries, I didn't have to get too much. I got some milk, some veg, some chicken breast, and some toilet roll, and this cost about $10. So I paid my electricity bill at 7-Eleven. That's like the handy dandy place to pay all your bills, and that was like $24. I was using my AC a little bit more last month because it was still quite hot, but it's cooled down quite a lot now and I don't use it as much. I use my standing fan more than the AC. And then I went into True and I changed my number and got that sorted out. So I should get the messages when my bill is due and not my realtor, hopefully. And then I paid that bill, and that is $15 a month for my internet, and I have a 12-month contract with them. And that's it. Did my groceries. Now I'm home. I have a little bit of admin to do. So this is how she's looking. Pretty much finished the first ball of yarn. They told me I would need 2 balls of yarn for a scarf, but I don't think they realized I wanted to do quite a chunky scarf. So I bought 3. I think I will definitely use more than 2, but maybe less than 3. We'll see how we go, but So far so good. I love the color, the blend of colors, and I'm really enjoying it. It's quite fun. After this, I don't know what I'll make. I would like to make something new that I've never made before. But yeah, that's it so far. It's also my first time knitting with bamboo needles. I've knitted with plastic and metal before. Highly recommend bamboo or wooden needles. They're really good. They grip onto the yarn really well. They're much nicer than plastic or metal. Happy Sunday. So I'm gonna go to church service this morning. I think that I found a church that I like, and there's a girl that lives in the same building. She also goes to the same church. So we're gonna share a grab ride there this morning. I feel like a trad wife in this dress, which is low-key what I wanna be when I grow up. Cheeky Sunday takeout. This place is called Lucky Panda. Apparently it's similar to Panda Express. So I got crab rangoons, and then I got this meal deal. This is a lot of food. It's really heavy. Underneath is chow mein, and then I can't remember what kind of chicken this is. But this was $9 including delivery, which is not bad for that much food. I can't believe another week has flown by. It's crazy. Anyway, this week was a really good one. My cup feels very full. So I had some work come in. A friend of mine and her partner asked me to help with some sales and marketing type work. So that's been good to have a bit more structure and like be working on something that has a deadline. That's been good for me. And I have my trip coming up, so I leave on Wednesday. You'll find out where I'm going in the next week's vlog. But yeah, I'm excited for that. And then I caught up with some friends this week via phone call. I had a really long call with one of my friends from Barbados, but she lives in Greece. She lives in Rhodes. And then another friend who I met in Barbados, but she's from Vancouver. She kind of lives like back and forth. So we had a call and caught up as well. So my cup feels very full. And yeah, I'm excited for next week. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate it. See you next time.
And I need you, you should let me love.